Well, the time is just gone 8:44 a.m. as we continue this morning with news and views with myself, Inayat Wadi, and we are now still focusing on the preliminary leaked Phala Phala report clearing President Cyril Ramaphosa of any wrongdoing, and we've seen political parties express their disappointment by this leaked report, and right now, we're going across to be joined by the ATM National Spokesperson, Zama Ntshona. Zama, good morning to you and welcome to the show.
Good morning to you and the listeners.
Well, Zama, it's clear that opposition parties have already expressed their disappointment by this leaked preliminary report. And looking at, some of the issues that have been raised by a number of parties, including parties like yourself, saying that, this is not good enough, considering that this is a report that took what, close on to 9 months to compile. We're talking about a lot of money that was spent, a 190-page report. I mean, was this a response that was expected by the ATM from the acting public prosecutor?
Thank you so much. As the African Transformation Movement, would like to start by saying you are spot on when you say we are unhappy with the leaked information. Reason being that the narrative that is being purported in the public space of an exonerated president over a confidential document that is still in its preliminary stage. Now, what is worse about it? Us, the ATM, as a complainant, we have been subjected to Section 7, Subsection 2 of the Public Protector Act of 1994 that says, as a complainant, you can't divulge or you can't be able to dissect the nitty-gritties of the interim report whilst everybody else is talking about it. Now, we view this as very unfair because they are tying our hands behind our backs whilst they are now and allow and purport a particular narrative, which we feel as the African Transformation Movement is not consistent with the findings of the Section 89 committee. Why am I mentioning that committee? That committee was composed of a former Chief Justice, a senior judge, and a senior counsel. People in the legal fraternity who you would say are senior have no ambitions or in terms of career moves because they've served this country and protected the integrity of law. So as the African Transformation Movement, we say, though we cannot go into the nitty-gritties of this report, but what we expect the public protector to do is to be consistent with these with this high caliber council or panel that has found that on Section 96 on paid work, the president has something to answer. On the conflict of interest, in Section 34 on issues of reporting, the president has something to answer. On also the issuing of unlawful instructions. Those are the only four things as the complainant we want the public protector to speak on. Not SARS, not the Reserve Bank. No, it's not complaining about those things. There are four things, and they are based on the executive members' ethics act.
Yes. Now, also, Zama, as the ATM, what you are saying is you are disappointed that the media had received this interim report, and at the same time, according to this article that I'm reading, the media had received somewhat of a threatening letter preventing them from commenting on the contents. And what you are also saying that the act prohibits, you as the ATM from sharing and discussing the contents, but at the same time, this report has already been leaked out.
Most definitely, it is. This is why, as the African Transformation Movement, we lean towards, in fact, we stand by our initial position. Our initial position has been public protector. Section 96 says you have the duty of looking into the violations of the executive on the matter at hand. And where we are is that we gave you not only accusations, but we gave you the admissions of the president. The president closing the Limpopo conference says, I am a farmer, I sell animals, the money from my farm were proceeds from a game sale. That is in contravention of Section 96, subsection 2A, that says, I quote, members of the cabinet, the president included, shall not have other paid work. Now, I do not know what is so difficult for the public protector to put that one and one together so that we have the same thing the Section 89 panel is pronounced on, which is something to answer. Section 34, subsection 1, we said, public protector, look into this matter. The president says in his Twitter account, I did not report to a DPCI office as required by Section 34, subsection 1, which also includes the matter of criminality theft. To be more specific, I instructed General Rode to actually take care of the matter. Now, here is the evidence. Why can't you find consistent with the Section 89 committee? So the African Transformation Movement over the next coming 10 days, we will be writing to the public protector as the Act allows, and we will be arguing sharply, raising that the outcomes of a Section 89 report, which have not been nullified because the Constitutional Court said you have no grounds, Mr. President, to seek audience with us to nullify this report. So that report stands. So we'll be responding to the public protector, and we issue this in the most clear way possible, because we'll be going precept upon precept, point for point, accusation and accusation, so that at the end of the day, when she consolidates the views, the outcome must be consistent to the outcomes of the Section 89 committee. She must also say the president has something to answer.
Well, Zama, we are going to watch this space with interest, but for now, we thank you. We do appreciate you taking time out and talking to us this morning right here on Salam Media.
Thank you so much. Thank you to you and the viewers and the listeners as well.
Zama Ntshona, ATM National Spokesperson, with us this morning. A quick break, we come back, and we will be talking with South African activist Naren Ganesh. Communities are concerned, and rightly so, over the recklessness of the Nahau strike.
The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam